So, James Mangold wants to do a Star Wars movie set 25,000 years before the main storyline of what we know is Star Wars. So he is not bound by law. The lore is what made it what it is. The lore is the reason for its popularity. It's the reason why it's the pop culture icon that it is. You know, we all know that if they didn't woke up Star Wars, they didn't DEI, ESG it, mess it all up, scramble it all up, throw it in the trash, spit it out, put it on your plate. They still have a wealth of movies and television shows that can follow several iconic, legendary characters that we've always wanted to know more about. Yoda's a prime example. A young Yoda, following him through his life. Okay? But with the way they've been doing things, it's like they just want to do their own thing. They want to just create their own thing. And how's that been working out for you? Now, what I'm hoping is that he doesn't want to go this far back so that he's even less chained by the lore, because Disney wants to totally detach themselves from what George has created, what George has written. Get as far away from even the expanded universe. I used to have a friend that was in the Star Wars big time, and there was a time, it's not extended universe, it's expanded. It's not expanded universe, it's extended. I can't remember what it is. I'm going to assume that it's expanded universe. How far back does the expanded universe's lore go? I'd like to know that. James Mangold's Star Wars movie won't be handcuffed to lore. It's a look. Star Wars, the lore is so rich, it's what people come for. See, this could go really far left, no pun intended, and be really, 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 really bad. Okay? It could go all right. Don't know though. Director James Mangold shares his new details on his upcoming movie, Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi. And it sounds unlike anything we've seen in the Star Wars universe before. Mangold, who currently is promoting Bob Dylan's biopic, A Complete Unknown, is also actively developing his own take on Star Wars. It's an original story set the farthest back a live-action Star Wars film has been dared to go. According to the director, he's more interested in telling a compelling story than pleasing everyone. There we go. That lets you know right there something's up. He's interested in telling a compelling story rather than pleasing everybody. So you're saying are you saying you don't want to make any money? You don't want it to be a box office hit? I mean, if you just want to tell a compelling story, just go indie route. Disney / Star Wars is huge. Isn't it the biggest franchise in history? Marvel may have surpassed it, right? But because Marvel's so huge and any damn movies are in it. See, me personally, if I was a director, I would have said something like, I'm more interested in telling a compelling story that will grip the Star Wars fandom so much so that it reignites their love for this franchise. So I would have said something like that. You can't ever please everybody. But when you say that you're more interested in telling a compelling story than pleasing everybody, that makes me feel like there's something there that means you're going to piss people off. You don't care about pleasing the fans. It makes me feel like that. I could be wrong. But it's just Lucasfilm's track record, Disney's track record. The Star Wars movie would be taking place 25,000 years before any known Star Wars movie takes place. It's an area and a playground that I've always wanted to explore and that I was inspired by as a teenager. I'm not that interested in being handcuffed by so much lore at this point that it's almost immovable and you can't please anybody. Now, look now. Star Wars hasn't been pleasing anybody because they haven't been truly following the Lord, and they've been twisting things, and they've been DEI and ESG and woken everything up. You've just been doing everything the fans don't want, okay? So it has nothing to do with the lore. It has nothing to do with the lore. Because if you're doing this, and you're going back this far, so you're not handcuffed by the lore, but you're just going to do what you've been doing, it's still going to fail. I guarantee you, it's still going to fail. For a director who's helmed multiple box office successes, including Johnny Cash biopic, Walk the Line, Joaquin Phoenix, The Girl Interrupted, Winona Ryder, Dawn of the Jedi will be his biggest project yet. Its collaboration with showrunner Bo Willimon, who co-wrote the critically acclaimed Star Wars series Andor. Okay, that was written well. So that's good. At least you got a good writer on. As well as gripping political dramas, including House of Cards and Ides of March. It goes without saying, there's little relation to the last theatrical release, 2019's Rise of Skywalker. Given this one happens multiple millennia before. That, for Mangold, is the most liberating appeal. To me, the really important aspects are the freedom to make something new. Bo and I, in relation to Star Wars, have been working on a script, and we'll see what happens. I don't feel good about this. I don't. However, if they'd be, let's use the word naive enough, blind enough to go down the same path, a path to the dark side it is. A path to destruction it is. A path to the wallet it is. And the people will vote with their wallet. We already are at a point where we're just not watching Star Wars anyway. We're not buying your toys, your figurines, your statues. We're not buying nothing. So if you want to further destroy it, you do what you've been doing, except 25,000 years earlier. If you want to win, stick to lore fundamentals even though you're that far back. You know how to do that. Okay, because there's certain fundamentals to the Jedi and the Sith, and they're feud all these millennia that you can throw right in there and do it right. It doesn't have to be linked to Vader or Luke or Palpatine. Just be fundamentally sound in what you do, and you'll be okay. Don't do it. Mark my words. It's going to be another flop. You can call me for consultation, okay? As a matter of fact, you don't even got to call me. Make sure you get Star Wars Theory on board. Talk to him, all right? But the past actions are the reason why I have this reaction to this news. All right, your recent past actions. 10 million subscribers. Woo! Don't F it up, Mango. Don't mess it up, man. Telling you, man. You just talk to Last Jedi director. Forget his name, Ryan Johnson. Talk to him.